Hey, what it be? It's your boy Dre OG. Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you're rocking with the vibes and the content. But look, man, we got this woke TikTok conspiracy theory compilation video right here, man. Hopefully y'all having a good day. Just know we're going through this thing called life together, man. We need this video to hit 3,000 likes immediately, man. Go ahead and smash that thing right now. I know we about to get into this. Let's get it.
To fuck
The
up
FCC
the world,
commissioner
the order
calls
is
Apple
coming.
and Google to remove TikTok from their app stores. Y'all want to know why? Listen to this shit.
Everyone wants to be TikTok right now, and all these companies are trying to roll out short-form video to compete better with TikTok.
Everybody wants to be TikTok. So what are you seeing? What actions are these companies taking, and why do they want to be TikTok?
Well, I think the problem is the old playbook was buy up these rivals, and they're not able to do that right now with the antitrust scrutiny. So their second best option is to copy them. We saw Facebook do that really effectively with Instagram stories, with disappearing posts, which was what Snapchat pioneered. But they haven't been able to do that with short-form video, and I think it's just because TikTok has just captured young people, it's captured the cultural zeitgeist, and it's just far ahead of all these competitors.
Right, so that's the real challenge. And there's been a lot of stories, Brian, lately about TikTok and its ownership and the data that American users have, maybe being seen by China. Fill us in on that.
Sure. I mean, I think what we saw this past week was TikTok announcing that it moved all of its U.S. users' data to a platform owned and operated by Oracle, which goes toward addressing some of the concerns that U.S. national security have raised about TikTok's links to China and is owned by a Chinese company. And the company has really had a hard time trying to address those concerns that, U.S. users' data could be put at risk if the Chinese government were to try to get access to it, for example.
I see.
In China pose a national security threat.
It collects the sites that you visit. It collects your search history. It collects your keystrokes. That should give us great concern.
Cybersecurity experts with the Department of Homeland Security, FBI, and Department of Justice.
All right, so listen, right? We all know what's supposed to happen on July 5th with CERN, right? Listen, man, my thoughts are, once this event takes place, bro, they're going to try to get rid of the app so we can be disconnected from the world. Once this joint is gone, bro, we're not going to be connected anymore. Like, the information is going to be like, I'm telling y'all, bro. And then we're going to be encountering all this crazy shit, bro. It's going to be over. It's over. It's over.
Do not.
Hey, look, man, I don't want y'all to get like worked up over that shit right there, though. Look, be for real with you. Look, when we used to have to, I used to be on missions. I used to have to go over there in China, right? We used to have to turn off our devices and not use our devices while we out there in those areas because they would try to hack us over and over and over again. But what y'all don't understand is we're doing the same thing to them. Doing the same thing to them. You feel me? Just everybody's trying to get a one-up. We got United States, they're taking our information on the daily. They got Siri listening to everything that we're doing. So, and then CERN, that don't have nothing to do with the whole TikTok thing.
Engage, do not engage, do not engage, do not engage, do not engage. Mind your business, mind your peace. Think happy, high vibrational thoughts. Protect your energy, protect your peace. Do not engage, do not engage. Don't listen to that song. Do not watch that movie. Do not watch that TV show. Do not entertain that conversation. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. Protect your energy.
Another reason they don't want you wearing your hair long is because it connects you to nature. The more you let your matted hair, matted ether, the more you let your matted ether grow, it holds all this electricity and energy. See, this is why we wore our hair like that. And we are magnets, magnetism. So this makes you more magnetic. Your hair makes everything about you. It's like your locks is like crystals. Your locks is just like wearing motherfucking crystals. You know what I'm saying? Your locks or your afro, or you let your hair just grow out, braids, locks, goddesses, just natural hair. When you let your hair just grow naturally, you ain't even have to do nothing to it. Just let it be natural though. Okay, how you style it, you can style it however you want to style it. You need to have some ether on your motherfucking crown. Chakra, my nigga. Especially with all this light coating they're doing. Because then if you got ether, it helps protect you against it, especially if you're aware. The longer my ether get, the more powerful I become, the more tapped in I become with everything, with all of nature. Everything be attracted to me. Say, look, when you go in the military, they program the fuck out you, right? And notice, what do the military do? Shave their head. They understand the signs of you, man. They understand the signs of you. And when you get to noticing this shit, you can see it's war. Every little thing has been around you just to hinder you. And once you accept that, now see, that's the cookie. That's the cookie that nobody wants to crumble.
Hey, real talk though, they had a war on that shit. Like, look, I felt like when I was in the military, it's like a war on the black man. Real, like what we can do in the black women. Black women couldn't wear their hair be puffy, and you can't wear certain hairstyles because they implement rules that just don't fit our lifestyle, like our reality, and they trying to alter our reality. Like our beards, they wanted me to shave with a razor. What a razor would do to my face is make my hairs curl back up into my face, and then make my shit look like a Stark Crunch instantly. And these bumps will be there for like a good couple of months until they grow out. They'll puss up, they hurt, they bleed and stuff like that, and they scar your face. But it seems like they ain't give a damn. Like they give you a hard time, bro. You'll be walking around the base and they'll be like, "Hey, you got your shaving waiver," and you got to show these motherfuckers like a waiver. Yeah, I can have a little 5 o'clock shadow. But they used to hate us. They used to call us dirt bags because we had beards, like low 5 o'clock shadows. But they used to say, oh, it's like that because if a gas mask situation happen, you ain't gonna put, like, bruh, that ain't that. Y'all just trying to control us, man. Because I had my gas mask on and I tried it with my hair on my face and it didn't let any gas in. So that couldn't have been it. Talk to another dummy.
I want y'all to know how this earth used to be and how it's going to be pretty soon. Yeah, we doing it, exposing Avatar. Because it definitely was a documentary on how this planet actually used to be and the people. In this land, they found so many new organisms, beings, trees, all types of advanced psychological things happening on this planet. Mainly because they wanted to colonize and obtain resources that would make them rich.
Look at that.
Sound familiar? In the movie, there were these beings called the Navi people. Their bodies were so advanced and connected to the earth. And they seemed to have dressed to African clothing. Now, the Navi people were very, very tall. And so was nature, all the trees, everything was literally lit. There's the same thing about giants on Earth, 8 to 10 feet people living and walking around in the past. Taller than the regular humans. Because who was these steps for? Right. I'm not just making this up. Also in the movie, there were big, tall, giant trees. On Earth, the mountains that look like they cut off trees. Now in this movie, they was willing to do whatever, knocking down sacred trees, doing all types of things that hurt the planet and the earth and everything that was connected to it. Sound familiar? Now all around the planet, there are these tall people on the walls and they call them gods and giants and all types of things. What if all of these advanced beings who are called gods in different religions were just highly advanced beings in the past? And in the past, these people who are seeing them call them gods. I mean, who knows what our DNA is capable of? So these humans want what these highly intelligent beings have. So they invaded and took advantage of the peace that we had. AKA Native Americans, Africans, Egyptians, all that. Same thing that they did to the Navi people in the movie. So much bad, sad, negative things happening on this planet to where it can't even be its full potential because it's trying to clean itself up. Prime example, while we're alive, we take so much resources from the earth. And then when we die, we put ourselves in coffins, unaccessed to the earth or the soil. In the movie Avatar, they literally bury their bodies to give back to the earth, but we don't even do that. Let's really try to understand what this movie meant and what we're capable of. Always stay dangerous.
All right, let's talk about CERN. I wasn't planning on making...
Hey, look, how they say they hide stuff in plain sight. That's exactly how they do it right there in movies and stuff. Y'all gotta understand what they're talking about. You see how that movie start to change its tone? That's because things are starting to happen a lot faster than what they thought it was. And now they have to put that information out here for you guys to know. Now you see everybody like they're pronouncing the dreads and stuff on the avatars and stuff and the clothing and everything. Come on, man. Pay attention. Pay attention. Y'all got to be open to new information. Not saying believe it. Just have your brain think about something other than the reality that they presented for you.
In the video about this, but a lot of y'all keep asking me what's my thoughts on it, so fuck it. CERN is supposed to be this machine or device or whatever that's supposed to make our universes collide, or I don't know, I haven't read too much into it. There's a very evil agenda on whatever they're doing. They know something that we don't. I want y'all to take a look at the CERN logo. You all see the 666, the 3 6s, 1 6, 2 6, 3 6. Just pause it and look at it. First y'all think I'm reaching because why would they put 666 in the logo, right? It's not like the first time. 6, 6, and another 6. Look closely, pause it and look. Still reaching? Got the Google Chrome sign. 6, 6, and another 6. Put this shit in our face all of the time. Pause and read this and tell me if this is all a coincidence. They're talking about 666, they're talking about the number of the beast, the devil number, 666.
But that's not
why
what it
out
is.
of all numbers is that the devil number? Maybe because carbon-12 composed is 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. Us as black people have 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons in our skin. This is carbon. Yes, all life contains carbon, but this is literally all carbon, all melanin. That's why we look down on so much in this world. We're the evil ones, we're the bad ones, we're the devils. Did you know if you look in the Bible or anything, you won't find out one reason why the devil number is 666? This is just a wild coincidence. But I have to change locations. Anyway, do y'all see this statue that's in front of the CERN building? Y'all know who this is? This is a statue of the Hindu deity Shiva. Take a look at this. What is Shiva's role in the universe? Shiva's role is to destroy the universe in order to recreate it. CERN's mission is to help to uncover what the universe is made out of and how it works. I think this is just a coincidence. You have to put this shit in your face. How much longer until you finally see this shit for what it is? Like, nobody questions nothing. They put everything right in front of y'all. This is the main thing to remember. Do not be worried about this whole CERN shit. I told y'all to not worry about anything that you can't control. Just focus on yourself. Take care of yourself. If you eating healthy, if you taking care of yourself, if you showing love to others, you got nothing to worry about on this entire planet. Worry about what you can control. Love y'all.
3 signs you're a popular loner.
And I know that might be a little bit hard for some of y'all people to digest though, but yes, look it up. Look up what 666 is, man. Like, so y'all, it's a lot of people, you're trained like that. And I understand though, from the bottom of my heart, I understand why you would think of things a lot differently because you were programmed to do that early on. Lucky for me, you know, as a child, I can already see things for what they were. Like if they're having a new sale, I can see who they're trying to, I see the audience they're trying to target. Just like, for example, the Bank of America all of a sudden want to give money to black people when the housing market is at its height. And they know that once these people get these houses, the people that's gullible to do it, all of a sudden the market is going to fucking crash on them. Now you're going to be stuck because you bought this house at the top and then they got to find some dummies to hold the damn bag. Making sense? I bet. Let's get it.
1. Always listening to music. 2. Have little to no real friends. 3. Prefer to...
If the sun is in space, no. Why is there light on Earth and no light in space?
One more time, I couldn't hear you.
I call on Michael the Archangel.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been showing y'all crystals and shit. That shit funny as hell. I ain't gonna cap.
Angel of protection. I call on Raphael the Archangel of healing. I call on Gabriel the Archangel of messages. I ask for your help and protection during this time of need. Surround me with your angelic light and keep me safe as I sleep at night. Be by my side throughout the day and hear my callings as I pray. May you bless me with your never-ending love. Amen.
This is the truth about crystals. So it's a lot of speculation about crystals because not everybody believes that they work. Some people don't even believe that crystals are real. So let's talk about where they come from and how they can enhance your energy. Crystals come from the crust of the earth. The reason why each crystal looks different is because they went through different processes of being formed. A lot of crystals have different elements too. So after millions of years of being formed, they finally come out looking like this. Different colors, different variations, and different meanings. So the question now is, how can these crystals benefit us? As we all know, everything is made up of energy, including us. Well, not only do crystals have their own energy, but they also store it too. Which is why if you put a crystal necklace on, it's able to shift and move your energy because it has its own. Each crystal is able to shift your energy based off the elements it was created with, which is why yellow jasper can increase your happiness, or black obsidian can help you with stability. But it's only worse if you use legitimate crystals. So if you guys want to try this out, I recommend you shopping at beyond5d.com. Not only are their crystals authentic, but they also have different variations and styles to choose from. They even have a whole tab for testimonies of people that bought their crystals and love the results. So if you want fast access to these crystals, be sure to hit the link in bio and use code NOWWeRISE to get a nice discount on your first.
Eden is not describing a literal physical place, but an allegory meant to illustrate the harmonious relationship human beings can have with Mother Earth, one that we enjoyed in the past, but have lost sight of in modern times. In the story of the Garden of Eden, the forbidden fruit is a fruit that came from a vine, and this vine could remove veils and make humans like gods. Like the forbidden fruit, ayahuasca comes from a vine, referred to in scientific communities as Banisteriopsis caapi, This vine is found mostly in the Amazon. Could this ancient story actually be referencing the magical plant?
So about meditation, I always tell people that meditation is key because you feel like your soul is overworking or you're looking for a type of peace to where you can become centered with just yourself, just come one, and just control your thoughts and focus on certain thoughts. I feel like meditation is what you need to do to work because, you know, it's all about just controlling your breath, focusing on your breath, and just, you know, focusing on your thoughts, realizing certain thoughts, releasing them, and focusing on what's important. It brings a type of calmness to you, a type of calmness to where you don't chase anything, everything starts to come to you. You start to realize you have, your days begin to be longer, you begin to utilize your time more. And also it helps with depression, anxieties, insomnia, all that stuff, it helps with it. Breath work is very important. The way that you inhale, exhale, or the pauses you take in between, that's very important because they can help the digestive.
Okay, so are we going to talk about CERN, the multiverse, dreams, the Mandela effect? I watched Multiverse of Madness last night, and this scene really got to me.
Dreams are windows into the lives of our multiversal selves.
How is his theory?
So that recurring nightmare where I'm running naked from a clown.
Somewhere out there. It's real.
Somewhere out there.
I've always said that dreams are literal portals to an unknown world. We're stepping into the bodies of the different universes of ourselves. Have you ever had a dream where you realized that it was a dream and you instantly woke up? What if that means the consciousness of that universe pushed you out and back to your original body? The thought that there are alternate versions of ourselves based off the different decisions that we make. If you've ever watched Rick and Morty, this theory is explained so good. Do y'all remember Star Labs in The Flash, which gave people powers, multi-dimensional travel? Yep. Well, CERN is doing something like that. They might open a portal to another universe. Now, in 2012, CERN used this particle accelerator. You know, 2012 when the Mayan calendar said that the world would end? But some people think at this time CERN caused our realities to merge with another universe. Hence why some things are different than what we remember. Because I swear it used to say Jiffy on the peanut butter. In the movie, there's an ability called dream walking, which you meditate and jump into the body of that version of you in a different universe. When you travel to that universe, it kind of looks like you're traveling through brain cells, which would explain why our brain cells look like the universe. This might be too much to take in for some people, to fathom that there are alternate universes and versions of ourselves. There's an exact scene how people's minds go crazy after they realize this.
It's fine. Everything is fine. There's an infinite number of realities, Morty, and in a few dozen of those, I got lucky and turned everything back to normal. I just had to find one of those realities in which we also happen to both die around this time. Now we can just slip into the place of our dead selves in this reality, and everything will be fine.
Morty was literally freaking out. But tell me what y'all think about all of this. Stay dangerous.
Hey, you wanna know what though? With that movie right there, she actually sat Indian style. She meditated, the witch or whatever, and she used her crown chakra. That's what they missed in that, to go wherever she was astral projecting. She had to have her crown chakra in place, and they actually mentioned that in the damn movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all gotta get hip though. They gotta tell you this stuff in the public domain. This is part of the coding process.
They're not stocking them shelves back up. Those rich folks know us they in. They know us they in. They trying to cash out. They trying to go to planet Goldilocks. They trying to go. They trying to leave us here. They ain't got time to play. They cashing out, people. They're gonna sell y'all all that mutated meat. Get y'all sick, snatch y'all organs, take y'all plasma out y'all body, and live another day. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all better stop playing with yourselves. Y'all better get your mind right. A chicken bone. These people rather die and eat a chicken bone than live forever.
It's important for you to have some type of connection with nature. It's important for you to able to be out here like what I'm doing right now. This shit can cure cancer. It cures anything that's in your body. Nothing can survive if you come out here and plant your feet in the grass, bro. It brings you inner peace. It takes you straight to your higher self. That self of you that, for example, you know how you got all the ideas is flowing. It puts you at a higher vibration. It puts you at who you want to be. Naturally, if you don't have your phone in your hand, you can't think about shit but what you want to do. That's all you can do is think about what you want to do.
This is the gravel vote code for
So is right though, man. Get out there and plant your damn feet though. That's very important.
win the lottery. 461-0567. Peace and stay woke.
So y'all telling me that God gives us free will, but other human beings have the power and authority to rule over us and tell us what to do? Okay.
I want to be wrong, but I hope that this movie right here, when it comes out, I hope it's not about what I think it's gonna be about. I think it's gonna be a scary alien movie. Pay attention, they're doing this on purpose. They're gonna start making these movies look as realistic as possible. And then the name of the movie is Nope. It's catchy. It's so people can catch it. It's catchy. It feels catchy. So if you see it, you just be like, nope. It's all part of the programming. Kiki, you know better, Kiki. I hope this movie is not disappointing, because if I think it's going to be about what I think it is, y'all really got to stop lying to these people, man. Like, come on. You know damn well that if I see an alien, the first word that's going to come out of my mouth is not nope, it's hell.
Well, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need to put that chocolate fucking treat down. You know, that's just killing you. But okay. Nope. That's what I said nope about shit. Solar flare hit, okay. She.
What's a bad miracle? They got a word for that.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, facts. Hey, look. Did y'all get a chance to see that joint yet? I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but yo, it was like once it started to get cracking, man, it got real wicked, y'all. It got real wicked. Like they was the UFO was shooting blood out of it, and you can hear the people on the inside screaming and stuff, man. It sound like people like, you know how they say like they burning in hell. It kind of sound like that.
Then geyser, nature so in the building, man. Party in the building. Hold on.
Yeah.
Put this dewey back on, man. Good vibes today, dawg.
Put the chicken nugget out,
That's
didn't
it, y'all. So listen.
Go to the supermarket and you look at cereal boxes. Cereal boxes where the character looks down. You know where a lot of them look down?
The rabbit's looking down.
Right. The
Not the
rabbit's looking
kids.
down. Thank you.
Wow.
Because the kid's the consumer.
Yeah, not the adult.
No. The
Looking
kid's
down.
going to
Hey,
say,
hey,
Mom,
wait, come grab me.
Mom, buy that for me.
Oh my God.
So they designed them to actually look down.
So can we choose when we die? And what is
Yeah.
an exit point? An exit point is a moment given to a soul where they can choose to continue living their earthly life, or they can choose to die and transition into the astral realm. The important thing to note here is that exit points are spontaneous. They aren't an act of free will. Some examples of exit points would be a near fatal car crash, a sudden life-threatening illness in an otherwise healthy person, or any other near-death experience that's out of your control. A soul can take on a lot more than we think, and so exit points don't occur because a human is depressed or overwhelmed. These points occur because the soul itself feels like it's accomplished everything that it came here to do. And so it's given the opportunity to exit this current life and begin something new. And if a soul chooses to stay in this current lifetime, then they'll get a new destiny or a new life focus. Most souls that come back from these near-death experiences also come back with an increased appreciation for this current lifetime.
Once you guys
You know what? That'd be crazy though. Like that's not too far off though if you think about it, man. What people that have like near death experiences and stuff, they always say that, but it's kind of contradictory too at the same time, because a lot of people say they wanted to stay where they were at when they were, you know, so-called dead or something like that. And a lot of them wanted to stay where they're at, but they was told that it wasn't their time. But I mean, I want to know a little bit more about that though. You know, this is all about educating yourself, believe what you want to believe type thing, you know? Get it.
Is so powerful that it's activating a lot of people on this planet that you can literally go to your neighborhood, focus, and change the whole environment of the neighborhood and just simply start putting affirmations over your community and telling that community or that neighborhood what you want to happen. And I promise you, when you start doing this on a collective level, you're literally going to start seeing people come in that's catching that frequency, that's catching that wave or that energy, and they're going to start building within the community.
So this is the big and final test for everyone that's going to be who. If you think you're equipped for this shit, you think, hey, I'm going to be activated and I'm going to have this, you got to get through this darkness. And how you get through this darkness, while you are completely being watched 24 hours, 7 days a week, is going to determine where you're going to be at on the other side. Simple as that. Did you get through this darkness and be like, yo, there go another brother, yo, let me kill you for no reason? Just like in Book of Eli, the girl was faking, oh, help me, and then he was like, you know, with no soap, you know, you can smell you fucking monkeys. And he like, yo, give up the backpack. You want to take from me, and I didn't do anything to you. You want to take from me? See, that's what this is what this is about. You're gonna have free will. Everyone is going to have free will. You're gonna be able to do whatever you want. Remember, you motherfucker be sitting there across from you talking shit, and you be like, yo, man, if I knew that you had enough heart not to call the police after I punch you in your face, then I would literally do that. See, guess what? That's going to be here now. You're going to have free will. So the person that even try to make you upset, that know that they can't deal with the wrath, they probably keep their mouth shut. So therefore, you ain't going to be triggered to slap the shit out of somebody. See, this is all coming our way. Simple as that. America is the only country
in the Matrix. He can't get out. This is what I wanted. He's a bot. He's a bot, my nigga. He's a bot.
Nigga, right.
This is what I wanted. I already had it. TK, don't you already know I already had it set up for you already? Don't you already know that? Don't you think I'm already 10 steps ahead of you?
You pass away, family. You don't leave the earth immediately. Nobody does. Unless you have like a fifth dimensional body where you can just go to another dimension.
Okay.
But for the most part, 99% of the people on this planet, when they die, they linger around the earth for a couple days. Okay, they may disappear and then reappear somewhere else. And disappear and reappear somewhere else. That's usually what happens, right? Now, some people with a low consciousness, they just remember waking up in the other side. And they don't remember walking the earth for like a couple days after they pass away. That's actually what happens to a lot of people. So this is why when people die, they'll actually go to their funeral. That's right. There'll actually be people who will actually try to grab their relatives and grab their family members at funerals because they don't understand fully what's going on.
You are nervous around girls and you have everything to offer for her, but you don't know how to talk to her. You don't know how to approach her. You got to think of what you want to say. You got all this shit going in your head for a regular conversation with a person. It's because you watch porn.
Talk about spiritual.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It ain't because you watch porn, bro. That's not what it is. See, when you putting this information out here, if you're trying to say something in an intelligent manner, you have to back it by something meaningful. Or if it doesn't have, if you can't find a direct source to create your narrative, bro, look, man, should be sounding weird, but you know, that's not it. I think we need classes on regular shit, like what they taught you in school. They taught you how to be a worker and how to work for the big machine, but they didn't teach you all the intangibles. Like when I left the house, you know, my parents prepared me. I had homies that didn't even know how to wash their own clothes, barely even fucking brush their own teeth. You know, they didn't have the habits that you should have as a growing man, you know? So we're not taught a lot of these things, and let alone how to speak to women without being fucking weird and creepy and shit, you know? That's what's hurting most of these dudes. It's not because you're ugly, it's because you lack confidence and you weird. All you gotta do is be yourself and talk to women, bro. You don't have to be violent, none of that shit. Just be yourself, real talk. They gonna like you for who you are. Don't fake for nobody.
So, aka Solomonati. If you don't know Spiritual Soul, he's a spiritual YouTuber that played a big part in waking the youth up. He's the one that woke me up and made me see the world for what it is. I'm making this video because I feel like he's very misunderstood and nobody sees him like I do.
Yeah, he is.
Let me discuss this video that people can't stop talking about.
To these kids. More than 1 million kids come up missing per year. What do y'all think happened to these kids? And every time people come up missing, the more and more people come up missing, the more they release more chicken sandwiches and shit. I'm noticing that.
When I first saw that clip, I knew exactly what he was talking about. Now I see it's so many people using that video against him, calling him crazy, delusional, all kinds of shit, thinking that he's talking about they're putting the kids in chicken sandwiches. See, this is why y'all need to stop talking about people and judging people. Because that's not what he was saying at all, and now in your reality, you were so right to the point where you thought you could judge him, calling him stupid. In actuality, you were so delusional that you came to your own conclusion in your head and then judged them. Yeah, if you didn't know, up to 1 million kids go missing per year just in the United States alone. He was saying that the more people that come up missing, it's the more distractions that's getting put out. That was around the time everybody was talking about the Popeyes chicken sandwiches, all these distractions and shit. That's what he mean when he said that. He didn't mean they was literally putting the kids inside the chicken sandwiches. Y'all so simple-minded and actually botched. Y'all didn't take in what he was saying. Y'all was laughing at him, making a joke out of the whole situation when the shit is not funny at all. Another thing y'all be saying, he said the world was gonna end so many times. The world didn't end. Listen up, because we about to get deep. Let me tell you exactly what he meant. He said this world is falling down. If you caught up in this matrix, you're gonna fall down with the matrix. He was 100% right. Y'all see how life is now? Y'all see how everything is completely different? Everything is dead. Nothing is the same no more. Everything just crashing down, coming down to an end. You was caught up in this world. If you still caught up in this world trying to be involved in everything, you're gonna fall down with it. Because this world is controlled by higher ups. Your energy is getting fed off of. Every time something come on the news, a big story that's sad or something, you always get depressed. You always get scared. Celebrity death, it affects you so much, it makes you depressed. Every big distraction on the media, you all in, it absorbs your mind. World as you know it has ended. This is a whole new world. If you're not focused on this world and taking care of yourself and focusing on yourself, you're not a part of that world. Why he said everybody is not gonna make it. Everybody not focusing on themselves. Everybody is too attached to this material as world. Another thing, y'all be talking about he's egotistic. Number one, you're always gonna have an ego. Your body is your ego. You're human. Nobody's perfect. Every time he wanna give himself props or hype himself up, he gets called egotistic. Y'all don't understand where he's coming from. Y'all take in what he's saying as the opposite. Oh, he's just egotistic. He boosting his ego. Deserve his props on everything he be saying. He say he feel like Jesus. Every time he drop a video, every single YouTuber react to him. Go off the grid, then post whenever he want, and then everybody gonna run the video up. Everybody come to him for their problems. I'll understand if you want to boost yourself up. It's not wrong to just glow a little bit. The problem, society will never let you boost yourself up or you're gonna get called egotistical. Never give yourself props on shit. I'm making this video to give y'all a different perception on Soul Illuminati. He helped me out and inspired me in ways I can't even explain. Like a big brother to me. So when y'all be coming at him, it's like y'all coming at me. I love y'all.
Have you ever had this?
You know what though? What's crazy about that is I rock with the young man on that though, because you know some people aren't good at really like articulating sometimes. Sometimes Soul Illuminati might have too many thoughts moving around in his head. He's not piecing it all together in a cohesive form where it sounds pleasing to the masses and people can really perceive what he's saying, you know, on particular topics. It happens to the best of us sometimes, but that's good that you have a community. You have somebody like that right there to back you. So if I misspeak, you know, I understand that people in my comments sometimes they would actually gather what I'm saying because they actually listen to me. They're gathering what I'm saying and then they're breaking it down to other people. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm doing these videos to just spark the conversations. I'm not saying that I'm right about anything on these videos, but what I will say is though, we're sparking that conversation and we're going to start it, and it's going to start here. Let's get it.
Happened to you? So most people that have this actually don't have tinnitus, but they're highly connected to the spirit realm and are actually receiving messages from spirit guides and souls on the other side. This is also called clairaudience, which allows you to receive and channel messages from spiritual beings. This also means that you're very attuned to the energy around you, and you can tell when energy is shifting, which might be why more and more people are noticing this ear ringing as the earth shifts to its new vibrational state. And the best way that I have to find out what the ringing actually means is just to sit with it and ask your spirit guides why you're experiencing the ringing in this specific moment.
First practice to break the matrix is to listen to your constantly thinking
definitely
mind.
moving.
I call this metacognition or meditation. Everybody swears that meditation will change your life, but it doesn't really work for me. Do you even know the aim of meditation? Well, yeah, to stop thinking, right? Incorrect. Meditation is about becoming a witness of the mind instead of a reactor to it. It's about separating yourself from your thoughts. Could you teach me how to do that? Of course. Close your eyes. When meditating, The only goal is to focus on the present moment through your breath and watch your thoughts like clouds in the sky. And be careful not to judge the thoughts that pop up either, because judging is an act of the ego. The moment you start calling thoughts positive or negative, you're not being you, you're splitting your mind into two, which sets it against itself. So what do I do when I feel myself starting to judge? Simply just listen to your thoughts and pay full attention to them. Then let them pass without claiming or rejecting them. Remember, they are not you. As you consciously experience them, you will find yourself no longer identifying with the mind. I'm consciousness. I told you, the power of now is real.
You start holding
Hey,
on to
real
this
talk though. Look, if y'all wasn't taking that serious, man, y'all gotta go back and watch that little clip right there. Like he's definitely talking that ish, man. He talking that ish for real. Like that's what you really need to do. And we can practice that like in our everyday life, just like having conversations with people, even your homeboys, your mom, everything. Just try in your daily life, because we all do it. Don't judge. Don't judge. Just let people be. That's what's wrong with today's society, man. We want people, oh, you can't do this. We want to vote that you can't get an abortion. We want to vote that you can't goddamn use this bathroom. You know, like we always voting on some bullshit, bro. Just let people be. That's the biggest problem. And therefore, if we all start to get on the same accord, my people, and start judging each other and just let each other live, bro, we can be so creative and vibrant. And we can just take this to a whole nother level.
Yo, semen? Bro, you're going to be naturally having good conversations with everybody no matter what it's about. Bro, listen, it lines up your chakras, dude. And I'm talking to y'all on a spiritual journey now. Put all the third dimensional, the women, the pussy, all that shit inside. You're going to get that regardless.
Let's talk about makeup. I hope not to offend anybody while I'm making this video, but if you open-minded, you see exactly where I'm coming from. You won't take this as offense. Before I get into facts about makeup, let me add my personal opinion. I personally don't feel like any woman should add makeup to make themselves look better. It don't matter if it's for an occasion or what the reason is. By the way, if you say you don't care about what my opinion is, then why are you still watching this video? My platform, I speak about how I feel about things. You don't have to agree and you don't have to sit and watch, and you damn sure don't have to comment. A lot of females wear makeup because they're insecure about how they look. That doesn't apply to the woman who only wear it for occasions. That's cool if you want to do that, but in my personal opinion, I don't think you need that. For the woman who feel insecure about themselves that's wearing makeup, you got to understand that you can't escape how you look. No matter what you put on your face, you are stuck with the look you have. You have to learn to love yourself no matter what, so you don't need any extra shit. What if you can't afford makeup? What if there's no makeup available? You shouldn't have to rely on something external to make you look good. Start loving your insecurities. You got hella acne, love that shit. Understand that it's you. Instead of trying to use things to take you away from how you naturally look, start embracing how you naturally look. You're going to start loving yourself. You're going to start feeling so confident. You're not even going to want to wear makeup because you're so in love with your natural look. This is why you should definitely stop wearing makeup. In case you didn't know, makeup is made out of hella animal products, including shark liver, crushed up beetles, cow and pig bones, cow piss, whale vomit. Bro, this real? Ain't no fucking way. Sheep organs, as you see, etc. Let me actually look more into this, because ain't no way this shit is real. So yeah, after looking more into it, there is a lot of animal products included in makeup. I don't think you should be putting that on your face. If you don't care, you don't have to listen to this video at all. I just want to get y'all to start loving yourself and damn sure to stop putting whale piss on your.
Let's talk about Hey, let's talk about it though. The skin is our biggest organ, and it's right here on the outside. So we putting all that bullshit on there. Look, ladies, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Do what y'all gonna do with your makeup, right? It's your choice, right? I'm a free will type person. You gonna do what you want to do though. But ultimately, see, yeah, the social media has been running with the narrative of like, oh, you have to have makeup on shit. But I'm just saying, like, y'all do what y'all want to do, but I'm just saying we like the way y'all look without that shit too. Like, real talk. And then we don't want that shit on our pillow. We don't want that whale piss on our pillow. Like, yeah, you can cut back on that.
Crystals and why everyone loves them so much. The thing is, you may think that they are just rocks, but scientifically there's way more to them than you think. Crystals are in everything we use today, from phones to satellites to computers, even your brain, which has 5 million magnetite crystals per gram of tissue. Like, what? Since you emit energy constantly, your body and consciousness can connect to these crystals whenever you want. Crystals grow from the earth, emit energy on their own, and can be charged, which makes them their own form of consciousness. Almost every culture around the world has some sort of history with crystals. Crystals have been known to be one of the purest forms of consciousness in the universe, as they are literally just trapped light. Think about it, bro. This thing is genuinely alive in its own way. Science and quantum physics are spirituality. There is literally no difference between them.
I got a bunch.
Remember, I always love you.
A-part tip redact. What? A-part tip redact. Scavern. What are you talking? Raverdent Scavern. Kashmirga. I can't hear you, man. I want.
I gotta get it.
These are the 5 benefits of meditation you probably didn't know about. Benefit number 1 is that it slows down your aging process. A study shows that people that meditate long-term has healthier brains than non-meditators. This means your brain will develop more gray matter and volume, which will slow down your aging. Benefit number 2 is that 8 weeks of meditation can actually reshape your brain. This is because when you meditate, it grows the front part of your brain, which controls memory and learning, and then shrinks the back part of your brain, which controls fear and anxiety, which means meditation can reshape your brain and your life at the same time. Benefit number 3 is that meditation puts you in the present moment. If you focus too much on the past, it can make you feel sad and depressed about old thoughts. And focusing too much on the future can cause anxiety about what may or may not happen. But meditation will stop your mind from wandering by making you focus on what's happening now. Living in the present will only make you happier, but it will also make your life easier. Benefit number 4 is that it gives you complete control over your mind. Meditation allows you to focus on your inner self by silencing the outside world. Not only will this take you deep into your mind, this will also teach you a lot about who you really are. And benefit number 5, meditating can actually change your entire life. This is because your life is about perspective and how you view things. Once you start to meditate, it'll put you at peace and change your entire perspective about life. And if you stay at this level of peace and happiness, you can actually attract everything you want in your dream life. Because remember, you attract what you want.
That's definitely called manifesting. So you definitely focus on you and your goals, man, and you can definitely manifest those dreams that you want out there. Like the shit is out here for the taking, people. You just have to alter your perception of like reality. You can create whatever you want, and I know it's like a broad term, but you know, we be dropping gems on here all the time about how you can go about doing that. You got to change your mindset. You got to change your diet. You got to change your habits. You just can't go out here and pray. What you praying to? See, we created by something, right? Say God is listening to you, right? Just giving you an example. He is listening to you. Do you think he put you here for you just to be praying to him? Or did he put you here for you to be out here putting in work on your spiritual journey, learning? Gave you free will out here, right? So what do you think? A lot of people spend their time around here praying and never get results. Like, that's because you failed to put in that work. Y'all so stuck in here reading these books that's been manipulated and translated 20 million times. Everybody like, now everybody's starting a new damn religion. Hey, come in here, we worship grass. Like, you know, like, come here, you know, like, and everybody just like, it's, come on, man. Come on, we got to get back to the basics. Y'all got to do your research about where we come from and who the fuck you are, and then you figure out what you want to believe in and stuff. Alter your reality the way that you want it. We all need to start getting on the same page, man, and understanding what the hell's been going on. Why would you continue to support things that you were forced into? I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it broadly and open, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But like I always say, man, spread love, because there's too much hate in this world. I love you guys. I see y'all in the next video. I'm out though. Blah.